just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Outside the Playbook. 20 teams were in action last night. We're going to start the breakdown in a minute, but give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. That's one more for the good guys. Let's start in Detroit, where the Pistons were good at basketball for maybe 3 quarters. The Pacers realized they didn't want to be that team. TJ McConnell, Ben Mathurin, they combined for 33 points off the bench of the dub. Pacers 115-109. Hawks, they were able to fend off the Brooklyn Nets and 36 points from Cam Thomas to win 120-116. Trae Young looked like he did before Murray got there. 30 points, 12 assists. Okongwu had 28 big points off of the bench. No Embiid, no PG. So the Bucks basically just beat up on Tyrese Maxey. I heard he might be looking to move in with his auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Bucks win 124-109. You know that video of the guy getting jumped and they telling him to fight back? Somebody need to call and check on Scotty Barnes. Cavs win 136-106. Every time I turn around, it's a light skin doing the Rockets bad in Houston. Melo Ball drops 34 and 11 for the Hornets to win 110-105. I was looking for clever things to say, something funny, you know, but I realized really quick I didn't care anything about the Chicago Bulls. Pelicans win 123-111. Ja Morant, a.k.a. Ja Wick, aka Ja Bayega, returns for the Grizzlies and he sinks the dagger, but Zach Edey fouls out in 15 minutes in his debut game. Grizzlies still get the win 126-124. No Kawhi, no PG, no Westbrook. So we knew we were going to see more of the, Houston Rockets, James Harden. But on night one, Kevin Durant was on the other side and he closed the deal for the Phoenix Suns to win 116-113. And at this point, Draymond getting teed up on opening night is the NBA equivalent to a cold plunge. Curry made it look easy, Buddy looks comfortable, and the Blazers look ready for start of the G League season. This is the conversation I wanted to have, and it's a conversation I'm actually tired of having. The Orlando Magic 116, Miami Heat 97, and for whatever reason, Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler don't show up to play. Like, they didn't know it was opening night in the league. They didn't know they had a game that day. They didn't know that they were the 2 stars on the team and the 2 highest paid players on this roster, and they had a job to do. All right, so when I look at Orlando, good team, solid team all the way through, top to bottom, and I like to think they're one of the deeper teams in the entire NBA. Paolo Banchero, 33 and 11. Wendell Carter Jr., 8 and 14. You get 23 from Wagner. You get 11 from Suggs. You get 10 from Black off the bench. 18 from Gary Harris shooting the lights out. You still have Cole Anthony coming off the bench and contributing. You still have Morris Wagner. You still have Isaac. You got a host of players that come in, do their job, and everybody knows the ball is going through Banchero or Wagner. All right, everybody knows that on the team. That's the pecking order. When you look at Miami, they don't have that. They have a whoever has the ball and thinks they have an opportunity to score, let it fly. And that is the exact reason this team is not going to be winning a championship anytime soon if they do not correct this issue. And that is directly Jimmy Butler's fault. When you look at the box score, all right? 19 from Rozier, 14 from Hero. You get 15 from Jovic. You get 13 from Jaquez off the bench. You get 6 from Robinson. You get 9 from Haywood Highsmith. You get 7 from Thomas Bryant. That's good for the supporting cast. All right. You scored 97 points. You only get 3 points from Jimmy Butler. He goes 1 for 8 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, and he goes 1 for 2 from the line. You only get 9 points from Bam Adebayo. Bam goes 1 for 5. And he hits 9 points basically because he shot 7 out of 10 from the free throw line. That's it. And you also got to factor in he's their best defensive player, and he's guarding Banchero the entire game, and he lets him go off for 33 because for whatever reason, after Banchero goes 4 for 8 from the three-point line, he doesn't think in his mind, maybe I should stop going under screens. Now, last night, came in, got smacked. It happens. It happens to every team in the league at one point or another. But the other issue is you got Dwayne Wade in the house. You got Jamal Mashburn. You got Udonis Haslem. You got Alonzo Mourning. You got all of these Heat legends in the house to celebrate Pat Riley night. Pat Riley is the one who started the Heat culture. Pat Riley is the meaning behind the mindset of Heat culture. He is the one being honored with the basketball court being put in his name. And this is how you play that night of all nights. This is how you perform. Not only that, against a rivalry team, against a team in your division, an important win that you actually needed on night one, and actually to kickstart this whole, everybody's in trouble. If Boston, had to play against me when I was healthy, they'd be in trouble. If New York had to play against me when I was healthy, they'd be in trouble. We're getting back to the NBA finals. I just want to win. All those other things. If those were true, if those sentiments were true, you wouldn't have came out and played flat like you did. Now, I understand. You come into the situation, you say, you know what? Let the game come to me. You do not have that luxury because your team, they need wide open 3-point shots for them to go in. Nobody's going to leave them on an island. Nobody's going to leave them by themselves if they have nobody on your team to double team. They know Jimmy's being passive. They knew Bam Adebayo is being passive. Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Jovic, they're jacking up shots. They're not leaving them to go guard you. That is why those wide open threes are not wide open. They're all contested. And then on top of that, you're jacking up threes and they're getting out in transition and running and they're hitting their shots on the other side. It's going all downhill for there. Now, I do think they can turn around. It's only night one. I think next game, Jimmy's going to be extremely aggressive. Bam is going to be extremely aggressive. They're going to be dominant. They're going to play well. I don't see any issues in the future for the Miami Heat for the rest of the season because actually, when you think about it, yeah, they played like trash, but getting punched in the mouth right away, that's a good thing for teams that need to get it together and understand, all right, we need to be focused every single night, every single possession, every single quarter, every single minute that we're on the basketball court in order for us to get back to where we want to get to ultimately at the end of the season, holding that trophy. Now, I singled out 3 players that were my performers of the night. Number 3, Trae Young, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 threes in the win versus the Brooklyn Nets. Number 2, LaMelo Ball, 34 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 threes against the Houston Rockets. And Damian Lillard, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 6 threes versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments who your team is this season. No bandwagon. Don't wait for all these teams to start hooping and playing well and hop on a bandwagon and call yourself a fan. That ain't how it works. That's one more for the good guys.